Welcome to another episode of Inside Houston Real Estate. My name is Lance Basil with the Basil Real Estate Group. If this is your first time here, thanks for watching. And if you are a returning visitor, welcome back. As you know, I like featuring luxury properties on this channel, but we have been receiving a lot of comments on, Lance, can you show us something that's in a much more affordable price point? So I decided today to come out to Stafford, Texas, which is a suburb city of Houston, about 25 minutes southwest of downtown, and we're going to tour an Anglia Homes model. They have 3 different floor plans here that range anywhere from 1,538 square feet up to 1,866 square feet, and the prices range anywhere from $342 to $372 base price. We're going to tour the model, which is the largest plan, 1,866 square feet, but they also have 4 inventory homes on the ground. So let's get this tour started. All right, so as you can see, the outside is stucco and stone. It's a really nice elevation. If you look at the top, at the roof line, you'll notice that there's some lighting shooting downwards, and it's very bright out here, so it's hard to make it out. But this is a very nice elevation, folks. If you ever wanted to know what you can get basically in the mid 300s in the Houston area, this is a fine example of it. They're also running some specials here right now, super summer savings. They're having a sales event. So the incentive is $10,000. However you want to use it, it can be used towards options, upgrades. It can be used towards closing costs. And if there's any realtors watching this video, they're offering a $5,000 bonus to the sales agent on completed inventory for a limited time only. So I am actually going to sneak around this way, because that other door there to the right is actually the sales center door. But we're going to go around, and I'm going to cheat and take you in right directly through the front door as opposed to through the sales center. So I think this is a really nice presentation. You have a nice wood and glass door. You also have your ring type doorbell here, which is nice. I'll have to find out for you if that's included or not. But folks, this model, once again, 1,866 square feet. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and there really is no dead space here. So for 1,866 square feet, it's all usable. So stepping inside, you come into basically your great room area. I love the 3 windows here on that wall. And taking a look around, you can see the dining room. But before we get there, let's focus back around this way. You do have your powder room here. And this is great for guests because the other 2 bathrooms for the home are upstairs. And here to my left, you have a coat closet, in which they are currently using for storage, for signs and what have you. Once again, this is a model, folks. But leave a message in the comments, what do you think? Is this good for 1,866 square feet? You have your dining area here, table for 6. You can probably go maybe a little bit bigger, but I love the fact that they utilize a lot of windows in here, so you do have a lot of natural light coming in. The ceiling heights in here are 9 feet, and here is your kitchen. And you do have a decent sized island. They have 3 bar stools here. I think you can actually go 4. You have the standard 6'8" doors all the way around. And that door there to the left is going to lead into the garage. So it is a 2-car garage. And folks, these are built on 35-foot wide home sites. And you do have quartz counters in here. Slide-in range. I like the fact that even at this price point, you do have under cabinet lighting. And here, just inside the kitchen, you actually have a pretty deep pantry. And it wraps around just slightly. So ample storage in the pantry, which is nice. And here on the other side of the island, you can see your dishwasher. You have a deep basin sink. And the appliance package that they use in here is LG. Nice refrigerator with the freezer on the bottom. And while we're here on the first floor, let's step out into the backyard. So as I mentioned, these are 35-foot wide home sites. So you can actually, folks, you can actually get a pool out here if you chose to do one. It's not going to be anything gigantic, but it's a decent sized yard. And for those of you out there looking for something that's lower maintenance, this checks off the box. Take a look at the rear elevation. You do have the stucco below, and you have the siding on the top half of the home on the second floor, on the rear, as well as on the sides of the home. But once again, for 1,866 square feet, I think this is pretty well done. The other thing that is surprising to me, for this size floor plan, you actually have 2 air conditioning units. Folks, I've been in homes that were 3,000 plus square feet and only had 1 air conditioning unit. So these should be pretty efficient. And we are going to head up to the second floor. All right, so here we are headed up to the second floor. You do have carpeting on the stairs going up. I like the fact that there's a nice window here, allowing for the natural light to come in. And immediately upon getting to the second floor, you have this little kind of loft area, which they've set it up and modeled it with a TV and a sofa here. You can make this a little game room or just a little TV area. They do have larger windows for this size home, which is very nice. And then this area right here, you can do a lot of different things with, but you also have another window here, which is great. And let's head down the hall. Over here to the right, you have your full-size washer and dryer, so your utility room. And here is your bathroom for the secondary bedrooms. And you do have a tile surround in the shower area. And these up here are Corian counters. And here, just outside the bathroom, you do have a little bit of a linen closet. And you have 2 secondary bedrooms up here. In this room, they are currently using for samples for tile and flooring and carpet and countertops, but this is actually one of your secondary bedrooms. I like the design of the windows. All right, and moving on. The other thing I'd like to point out, folks, on this second floor, you do have 9-foot ceilings as well. And a lot of times in these homes with builders, production build, some of them will actually go as low as an 8-foot ceiling on the second floor. So you do have 9 foot on the first as well as second floors. This is secondary bedroom number 2. All right, let's head down the hall. On the opposite side of this little loft area is your primary bedroom. And folks, this is a decent sized bedroom. To give you some scale here, this is actually a king size bed. And they have kind of, nice size nightstands. So you can see there's plenty of room in here. 2 large windows here. And there's another window on the other side of the bedroom. You can see the 6-drawer dresser there. So this is pretty nice size for a primary for this size square footage home. And then moving into your primary bathroom, you do have a walk-in shower, glass, a lot of windows in here, big picture window, and I can't really call it a picture window because you do have the frosted glass for privacy. Somewhat of a garden tub here. And as I mentioned earlier, you do have Corian counters. You have a dual vanity there. And then what surprised me with this home is the closet is actually kind of spacious. It wraps around just a little bit. Now, if this were my home, I'd probably want to customize it and put another rod going across the top, maybe with some pull downs, but you can get quite a lot of your wardrobe into this closet. I think it should be adequate for most, and your water closet is right here. So once again, this is Anglia Homes, Park Hill Villas, located in Stafford, Texas, about 25 minutes southwest of downtown Houston. So it is pretty conveniently located if you need to commute into the city or into the medical center for work. If you'd like to leverage my relationship with this builder, definitely reach out to the information below. All my contact information is there. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Have a great day.